When collaboration is a must on the airport, how does it get started? How do you make it work? From the National Business Aviation Association, this is Flight Plan. I'm Pete Combs with your trusted source for business aviation news. Airports and the businesses they host have a great history of working together to create a net benefit for both. Here's a great case in point. At the Boca Raton Airport Authority in Florida, Clara Bennett is executive director. With more than 20 years' experience in airport management, Clara knows a lot about how to work with airport tenants to get things done.
Ongoing dialogue is really critical because issues come up every day in an airport environment. And those of us who are in general aviation know that general aviation airports are important community assets that contribute to our local community as well as to the transportation system. Unfortunately, our airports are often the least understood assets at the local level. So it's critical for airport managers and airport tenants and users to continuously get that message out that there is value in general aviation in our community.
And the key to that dialogue is the ability to communicate.
When we think about what the definition of collaboration is, it's understanding that it's about groups working together toward a common goal. And before you can do that, you have to understand what that goal is. And you have to understand the different points of view that will have to be addressed in order for that common goal to be achieved.
That process of communication isn't a one-time thing. It's ongoing.
We always encourage our tenants and users to attend our Airport Authority board meetings as well as workshops that the Airport Authority holds. I think those are great opportunities for tenants at the airport to learn about the issues that the airport may be tackling and to help be part of the discussion and ultimately part of the solution.
Bennett's next tip for airport collaboration: share the responsibility.
In order for that common goal to be achieved, all sides have to understand there are issues that have to be addressed in a way that each party takes responsibility for their area.
One more tip: work together always with the mutually beneficial goal in mind.
Creating a net result that everyone can be proud of and that everyone can benefit from.
So let's put these tips to work. Coming up, we'll talk about how collaboration created a win-win-win for the Boca Raton Airport Authority, its tenants, and its users. But first, please, this message.
NBAA members, did you know that NBAA offers local business aviation events all across the country each year? NBAA's regional forums provide education, networking, static displays of aircraft, and more. Come see business aviation in your backyard. Learn more by visiting www.nbaa.org/events.
Welcome back to NBAA's Flight Plan. I'm Pete Combs. I'm talking with Clara Bennett at the Boca Raton Airport Authority in Florida about the benefits and the how-tos of collaboration. It's how to get things done, and a great example of that is the new Customs and Border Protection facility right there on the airport.
Quite candidly, it would not have been possible without the collaboration of our tenants. One of the biggest challenges, interestingly enough, was where to locate that facility. And so we had to work with our aviation tenants, primarily with our two FBOs, Atlantic Aviation and Signature Flight Support, to find a location that was convenient and adequate for both FBOs. That required both FBOs accepting the fact that in order for Boca Raton Airport to get customs here, everyone was going to have to give a little bit. In other words, one FBO may not have the most convenient access for its operation, and the other FBO was going to have to give up property that would otherwise be available for construction of a hangar.
So, Clara's 5 tips for airport collaboration. 1. Keep the dialogue going and help advocate for the value of GA airports. 2. Communication is key. 3. Attend airport meetings to learn about current issues. 4. Share the responsibility. And finally, create a net result that everyone can be proud of. Alex Gertson is NBAA's Director of Airports and Ground Infrastructure.
The airport management and users and tenants on the airport are really working towards a common goal in most situations. And the tips that Clara mentioned are really critical to that successful outcome for collaboration and engagement between all parties. NBA has developed materials to help. You can find them at nba.org/airports. In fact, we're updating them this year.
Let me give you that web address one more time. It's nbaa.org/airports. And that's the latest from the National Business Aviation Association. I'm Pete Combs. Thanks for listening to Flight Plan.